This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. On Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Huskies will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. With three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The linebacker shifting around now, trying to find some room. It's Marshall. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Williams. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun and hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Lawson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Huskies will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Look at that. He's still going. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff to the back. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Running with purpose. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. He makes the grab. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's Daniels.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, Let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Williams. Finds his man. It's Harris. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
First and goal, Washington.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Washington.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks through the PAT. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught quickly. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. So a timeout is called and talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Williams. The sure hands, it's Harris. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Washington now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Washington. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
Washington, 21,
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Will not be brought down. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the quarterback keeps it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Send the back in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Larson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. He'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. They're going to run it here. Gets the 1st and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Huskies looking to cash in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown. Washington.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Larson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Working clock with the ground game. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
A little bit surprised here with this big of a lead late in the game that they're still throwing the football. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. This is a big interception for this defense.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown.
Jackrabbit.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer from this offense.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
He PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a